Hello, it's me, ordinary girl trying to be fabulous, and today is December 14th, so it is the 14th day of Vlogmas, and I think I have a pretty interesting story to tell. Tomorrow is my parents' anniversary. It is their 58th wedding anniversary, which is something you never hear about these days, but yeah, it's their 58th wedding anniversary. And they have a really cute dating story. You know, it's not your average dating story. And so my mom lived in Tennessee. My dad lived in Italy. He was in the army. And my dad was like really good friends with my aunt and uncle. And so my dad one day had this bright idea that he would ask my uncle, do you know any nice Christian girls in Tennessee who are single and would like a pen pal? So my uncle thought about it and he recommended my mom. And they wrote for 2 years. My dad, ever being the jokester, he said, would write to my mom and he would tell her that, like, he only had 2 fingers and crazy stuff like that. So my mom would write to my aunt and ask, does he really only have 2 fingers? And of course my aunt would say, no, he's got all his fingers. And what I think of it now, I don't think my dad could be in the army. Could have been in the army with only 2 fingers. But what do I know? And so they wrote back and forth for 2 years. And, this is a weird year to have a anniversary. It used to be that they would go out somewhere, to celebrate their anniversary. But I think tomorrow at 5 in my state or in my county and a couple of counties, they are closing indoor dining. So there's no going out. And I guess they didn't want carry out. So I'm going to make their dinner and I'm going to try to make it very special and make it like a restaurant experience. I baked them a cheesecake because that's, my mom didn't ask for a cheesecake, but I was in the grocery store and I was thinking about it and I was like, cheesecake. I'm not sure how I came up with that idea because I asked her if she wanted dessert or if she didn't want any dessert, and she kind of looked at me with a mischievous twinkle in her eye and was like, of course I want dessert. So yeah, I baked them a cheesecake. And it's really looks good. The recipe I used is from Sally's Baking Addiction. I love that blog. She's got really good recipes. That's my favorite blog next to King Arthur Flour. Of course, I think Sally's Baking Addiction is desserts mostly. At least I've only looked up desserts on Sally's Baking Addiction. So it's really good. If you need a dessert recipe, she's probably got it on her website. And I made the cheesecake. I followed the directions. So far it hasn't cracked. I'm very impressed because usually my cheesecakes always crack, but this time it didn't. So that's a good thing. So tomorrow I'm going to tell you about what I made, and then I'll also tell you the rest of the story of their dating and engagement and marriage, well, wedding. So with that, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with me all through Vlogmas. And I'll see you tomorrow because the story's really good. It's a good continuation. And, once again, thank you. And if you like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share, comment down below. And then I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll share some recipes. And I will link the cheesecake recipe in the description box because like I said, love that blog. It's a good blog. It's a very good blog. I highly recommend it. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye. I want to make sure I get some pictures of Livy Lou, since I got pictures of Annie Lou. Oh, Livy Lou's got fire eyes. Oh, good night, sweetheart girl. You blend in with the blankies. But I got lots of pictures of Annie, so I wanted to make sure I got a picture of Livy, because she's a cutie pie too. And she's asleep. Okay, good night, Livy.